looks like we're live. Greetings, everybody, and welcome. My name is Pammy G, coming to you live on Pammy G Motivation. Okay, today we're talking about autism nutritional support. I know we had to cancel the session before due to unforeseen circumstances, but we have our wonderful guests this evening from all the way from California to talk to us about nutritional support for kids with autism. Heather, are you there?
I am. Let me get our video started. Hi. Good morning. Good morning here, at least. It's such a pleasure to be on here.
Thank you so much. It's evening. I'm so tired, but I thought I have to do this because I promised the mothers, that we're going to be doing this. So yeah, I'm so grateful that you guys decided to join us and, educate us about, what affects, mothers that have children with autism. I'm so excited that you guys are here this evening.
I'm so happy to be here today.
So, guys, we have Dr. Shay with us, Dr. Kristin Shay and Heather Grimaldi, and they are the founders of Simple Spectrum Supplement, and they're going to be educating us a little bit about that this evening. I just want to share this on my account quickly. Just give me 1 second to share it. Okay. You guys you're welcome to tag people. In the meantime, you can tag your friends, mothers for kids with ASD. You can share, you can tag, you can create those watch parties. Okay. Can you guys still hear a little bit of an echo?
No, it sounds a little better.
Oh, is it? Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, done. I've just shared it. Okay, we only got 13 minutes, so we'll do this very fast. I'm just going to read Heather's profile, just so that you know who she is before we move on to Dr. Shay. Okay, so Heather Grimaldi is a founder of Proof Positive ABA Therapies, an organization of highly trained and compassionate specialists who provide, sorry guys, I just need to stick that so I can see properly. Okay, who provide treatment based on principles of applied behavior analysis, the most widely researched and scientifically validated methods known for treating autism, armed with empathy, driven by her passion for helping families, and anchored by her own experience as a devoted mother, Heather will prove positive ABA therapies into one of the largest and most respected institution of its kind in California. As a board-certified behavior analyst and clinical director, Heather's focus was on supporting families and team members tasked with implementing behavior analytic interventions. Proof Positive ABA therapies developed individualized treatment plans designed specifically to teach self-help and social skills with a family-focused approach and an emphasis on parent education, distinguishing themselves as trusted and hands-up on care providers. Okay, in 2016, the long-running Autism Learning Partners created one of the largest autism therapy platforms in the US with its acquisition of Proof Positive. In 2019, Heather and Dr. Kristin Shay created Simple Spectrum Supplement, a nutraceutical designed to provide the nutritional needs of developing nervous system with extra support for individuals with autism by addressing potential dietary deficits. Her mission is to change the supplement world standards, and she created the kind of nutraceutical supplement she wanted to see available based on the latest scientific research and free from extraneous additives packed into so many similar products on the market. Heather, thank you so much for joining us once again. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us, about what inspired you to create this company of yours?
Honestly, so I'm a board certified behavior analysis, a BCBA, so I'm all about ABA. And what I wanted is I saw so many families in the ABA world that were seeing functional medicine doctors, nutritionists, and saw such a great difference from just a high grade nutraceutical. But I saw how unrealistic it was for so many families to get to these doctors, including myself. I'll fast forward, I guess, later on to when then I kind of got thrown into it as a mom, and my daughter was diagnosed with cyclic vomiting syndrome and sensory processing disorder. And I kind of went through a lot of the same struggles that parents did. I used to be a professional in it, but then here I am as a parent and getting my daughter into functional medicine doctor. And I saw the need for good supplements. I saw how highly unregulated the supplement world was and how much junk is in most supplements. And one of the times I left the hospital with my daughter, I was supposed to give her like 10 different supplements ranging from CoQ10 to L-carnitine to all these different things. I'm like, I can't even get her to eat. How am I supposed to get her to take something like this? So we really wanted to create an all-in-one with no gluten, no casein, no binding agents, no additives, no sugar, just no junk, like things that shouldn't be in your supplements. And we do things like third-party tests, which a lot of supplement companies don't do, and they should. And it's just confirming what you say is in your product is actually in your product. You go to a third-party person and they're testing your product. And I think that that's so important. And in my ABA field with my ABA company, we were one of the first ABA companies to get insurance to pay for ABA. And I was very involved in SB 946 passing, insurance paying for ABA. And my mission is for insurance to fund for supplements as well. I want when a child gets, whether it's autism or any type of diagnosis, ADHD, anything that's going on, to look at the big picture. So get into occupational therapy, speech therapy, ABA, and look at possible nutrient deficits. And we've been successful in the States in getting insurance to reimburse, and we really want it to be the future. So.
Wow. Okay. Now, here in South Africa, we are more familiar with the occupational therapy and speech therapy, but we just wanted, clarity on that, on the ABA therapy.
So ABA is applied behavioral analysis. It's the #1 treatment option for kids with autism that has empirical research. In the States now, they fund for ABA 100%, which is amazing. And it's just, honestly, it's based on, the principles of ABA and understanding why behaviors are happening and reinforcing appropriate behaviors while extinguishing inappropriate behaviors. So that's kind of it most easily explained, just the reinforcement of appropriate behaviors. And, it's a step-by-step, like a lot of people take for granted that like a lot of kids, most kids learn from modeling, like they watch their parents, they watch other people do certain things, but a lot of kids, they have some difficulty with that, especially kids on the spectrum. So we're teaching things like eye contact that's normally learned, response to name. It's like a step-by-step process. So we're working on that kind of stuff and creating a behavior intervention plan for that child. And my ABA company, we're really well known for social skills and just having really good therapists and a really good program, an individualized treatment program, which is huge. I know you guys have the Star Academy there, and we spoke with Elena, and she's amazing from there. But that's like I think probably the most well-known ABA company in South Africa.
Okay, I'm not very familiar with it. That's why I asked the question. But I'll be sure to find out about it. I just wanted also just to find out what have been your challenges regarding your product or the company.
I wouldn't say any challenges really. I guess the biggest thing is getting insurance on board. Like that's a huge thing. Like, unfortunately, Insurance hasn't always recognized supplements. They go straight to prescriptions and stuff like that. And, this is just a high grade supplement, nutraceutical, and getting insurance on board for that, because we want it to be the future, and them to understand possible nutrient deficits, because it does play a big part. Like you see, there's a lot of recent research out lately linking vitamin B deficiency to speech delays and huge things like that. And, we based our supplement on some of the research of Dr. James Adams as well. And there's just so much amazing research out there linking to certain behaviors to speech delays or certain behaviors to nutrient deficits as well.
Okay. I'm going to move on to Dr. Shay a little bit. I just need to read her profile as well for the people that are watching. I'll be very quick because we only have like 15 minutes left, I think. So I'll just read her profile quickly and then I'll talk to her. Okay. Dr. Kristin Shay is an experienced healthcare professional and educator who carries a deeply personal passion for functional medicine and the latest developments in science behind nutraceuticals. That is dietary supplements demonstrated to have psychological benefits. Dr. Shay holds a doctor in chiropractic from Southern California University of Health Sciences, a master's of science in clinical psychology, and a bachelor's of science in kinesiology. As an educator, she has instructed college-age students on a wide array of subjects, including nutrition, anatomy, embryology, and overall health and fitness. Dr. Shay is a licensed clinical exercise specialist with the American College of Sports Medicine. Over the course of her career, she earned professional licensure with the American Heart Association and memberships with a number of esteemed professional organizations, including the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association and the American Pregnancy Association. Dr. Shay's interest in identifying nutrient deficits and dietary supplementation began with her own personal wellness, inevitably extending outward to friends, family, and clients. Dr. Shay, thank you so much for joining us as well. I want to know from your side, because your profile says your interest in identifying nutrient deficits and etc. What does this do to, when children with autism, when they don't have the sufficient nutrition they need, how does that affect them?
So what we get from our food, why we eat, is one of the things is the nutrients. So as the nutrients come in, they are the gasoline to the engine of your car. So they help all the physiological functions in your body actually take shape. And the research shows that there's a lot of different nutrient deficits in children with autism. Obviously, picky eating is an issue, but then besides what you're putting in your mouth, there's also the issue of, can your body actually take those nutrients out of the food and assimilate them into your own cells? Because obviously we see that children on the spectrum typically have gut issues. So that becomes an issue, also being able to assimilate those nutrients. So the nutrients that we get from food actually fuel how our bodies work. And that includes everything from our brain processing all the way to our detoxification. So nutrients basically, they are the engine to how our body works. So not just children with autism, anybody can have nutrient deficits, and those need to be filled for optimal function of our bodies.
Okay. And with regards to the simple spectrum supplement, what has been your successes? I'd like to know, for instance, if any mothers after using the product, their testimonies perhaps. Can you share maybe one or two?
So we hear so much good feedback. One of the biggest things that we see with filling some of those nutrient deficits, especially some of the B vitamins, is improvements in speech. So a lot of parents will say that. dealing with testimonies, a lot of parents also will say that their child has more success with sleeping, better sleep schedules, and also eye contact and being engaged and focused. So those are a lot of the successes that we hear from parents, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
I've got another question, Dr. Shay, before I move back to Heather. We've got just about 10 minutes. Okay, one of the mothers, after I posted the poster, was complaining that her child, she self-harms when she's upset, she will bang her head, etc., etc. Does this product also assist with such things?
Can you say that one more time? The last part?
Does the product help with such things? She self-harms, she self-harms, she'll bang her head, etc., etc.
So different, one of the biggest prescribed treatments at some of the different children with autism conferences is actually methylcobalamin for being able to calm the nervous system down. So we do include that in our product. Like I said, we go back to the B vitamins a lot. A lot of the different B vitamins help with nervous system issues. And we use only the most bioavailable so that they are easy for the body to absorb, even if your gut is not working properly.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm just going to go back to Heather now. Heather, do you guys have any distribution centers in South Africa?
We do. It's Simple Spectrum Solutions. I'll tag them in there, but they have an Instagram as well, and they're one of our biggest distributors in South Africa. We also ship worldwide as well.
Okay, and do you mind when you log on to our page on Facebook to just share those details on where, how do they, how, if the parents wanted to buy, how would they just access the product, all those details? Do you mind just sharing those for us?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll put all that in there.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't have any other questions. Let me just see if the parents that are watching, if they have any question for us. Because I don't want to keep you. I know you're on a schedule.
Oh, no, that's okay. We love it. We love just being able to help and support families. And, that's actually one of the biggest things about our company. We just want to be known as a brand that supports and educates and puts better product out there. We hope other supplement companies become more like us. Like I said, third-party testing, only using the highest quality ingredients, bioavailability. Our supplement's designed for anyone that might not be getting the best nutrition and is looking to supplement. And everybody can use a little bit of help with absorption and that kind of stuff. You might think that you're eating super healthy stuff, but your body's not absorbing everything that it should.
Wow. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Let me see. No, we don't have any questions. The people that are watching, no, we don't have questions. I think that's it from my side. Thank you guys for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
And if we have any other questions, say we get other questions on the comment section, I'll just tag you and then you can just respond to those questions. Other than that, you just share with the guys as well your page. What is the name of your page again? So that they can just also go to your page just to, I know I've been watching Dr. Shay's videos there on all the nutritional, the nutrients, deficits and all of that. I've been watching and even on Instagram. So what's the page?
Simple Spectrum Supplement, simplespectrumsupplement.com. And then we have a Facebook and an Instagram as well. And also if you follow, I don't know if you've seen, but Jacqueline Larita from the Housewives, actually, she's one of the founders as well. And she posts about us a lot as well. And if people want to find out more information from her, and, it started with her son was using our product and loved it so much. And she saw such a difference. And she's like, hey, how do I become involved? And I think that speaks volumes as well about our product and what we're trying to do.
Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you taking this time just to.
Of course, of course. Would you mind tagging me then in all this? And then I'll tag everyone in it, and Jack and Larita as well.
I will definitely do that. Thank you, Heather.
Perfect.
Thank you, I really appreciate you guys being on the page. Thank you so much.
Of course. It was a pleasure.
Call again. If there's a need, I'll call again.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much for all you do. I love all the support you give to families.
So much, you guys. You have a
Take care.
Yeah, you too. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. As we say goodbye to Dr. Shay and Heather, yeah, that was a very short information session that we have. So thank you for watching. And I just want to see and just acknowledge all those people that are watching. I just want to acknowledge you guys before I go on with my stuff as well. I saw Linda Mzilikazi is watching. Hi. Okay, Nelly, we see you. Nelly, Autism Mama, thank you so much for watching. Zibulani, then follow. Unfortunately, guys, we they were rushing. They only had 30 minutes, so we couldn't really engage with you guys, and with all the questions. We see you, my darling. We acknowledge you. Thank you guys for watching, but the session is over. As I mentioned earlier that it was going to be only for 13 minutes. Yeah, so that was it. So this weekend we'll have our final session. It's just going to be on reflection and Thanksgiving. That's what we'll be talking about, just reflecting and thanking God for all the things He has done. I will have speakers that are just going to be encouraging people, and they just going to be, sharing testimonies and encouraging people. So I just want to thank you so much for watching and for your support. Have a good evening, guys. Yeah, okay then.